welcome to Idle Chat with the Wait What podcast. How are we all doing, guys?
It's the last Idle Chat. The last Idle Chat. It's the last episode of the year.
Oh, thank God. That's close.
We're cutting down to one episode again.
Well, people were probably already wondering where the main episode was this week. To which the answer was, it was Christmas time, so we didn't bother recording. I'm sorry. But, Idle Chat. Idle Chat is out, and that's freshly recorded. You can see all the nice things we got for Christmas. Here's my new podcasting robe. Yes, this is very nice. Thank you. You can see it on the YouTube. And here's my hood. I am AJ Styles. Great. Also, I've had a haircut.
Anything else?
I look great on YouTube. I look great on YouTube, man. I'm thank God. Actually, for 2022, we started on YouTube, and this is why, because we could see moments like this.
We did start on YouTube in this year, actually. And to be fair, if you haven't gathered by the title, we're basically here to review 2022. Some of our moments,
a cracking year.
Some of our moments, some of the world's moments.
Yeah,
it's been a lot better than 2021. Let's put it that way.
Well, some of it. There was some terrible times. But anyway, if you'd like to let us know what you liked and didn't like about 2022, you can let us know on our socials at WaitWhatPodTrio on the Twitter. And this is YouTube, where you can see our themes. Please like and subscribe. Wait What Podcast. And there's other stuff as well, but we aren't going to bother getting into that right now.
No.
Yeah. Check out our new main episodes on on all your major podcasting platforms. We are the Wait What Podcast or Wait What Pod Trio.
Mm-hmm.
It
actually comes up. Wait What, a trio of nonsense, but that's a bit of a mouthful.
Oh yeah. I forgot that we're called the trio.
This 2020. We're not. No. 2022, I think, was when we dropped. Is when we just dropped the end of it.
We have changed all our names to Andrew.
Oof. We have. I think 2022 was when we dropped the back end of it in all the advertising, and it's just Wait What Podcast.
Yeah. But we still have the same advert at the beginning of every episode.
We need to change that advert. We really need to.
We've been saying that for about 6 months, haven't we?
There's going to be a new year. It's going to be a new season.
New year, new advert.
New year, new season. There's going to be some new stuff. We'll get into that. There's going to be some new shit coming your way.
Yes, we'll plug all the stuff we've got coming up at the end of the episode.
Expect that in June.
Yes, 2025.
I apologise if I sound a bit weird. It's because I am at the back end of sore throat and a kind of cough thing. I did get a cough, but I'm feeling a bit ill. Mitchell's feeling a bit ill as well, but he still sounds.
And
still sounding pristine though.
If I disappear, my nose is exploded. It's bled twice today for no apparent reason. I think my brain is trying to escape.
As long as no one flips off a rabbit again. As long as no one flips off a rabbit again, because that damn near killed me last time. Yeah. Anyway,
full disclosure, there was 3 videos uploaded to YouTube because I hadn't had the time, one after the other. So you can check out all every previous episode is now available on YouTube to see. If you want to see my missus flip off a rabbit, go back and listen to it. Or go back and watch it, should I say. It's funny.
Good.
It's funny.
It is.
Give it a rating out of 10.
And if you just like rabbits, then you go see a rabbit. Yeah. He is an arsehole. Speaking of arseholes, we've got some awards we want to give out, I think. We've come up with a few of things that that have been covered this year. We thought, you know what? Let's stand out some awards. So the first award, the coveted Wait What Podcast end of year award ceremony. Fuck the Oscars. Fuck the BAFTAs. No one gives a shit about that. Arsehole of the year. The nominees are... Mitch, what is your nominee?
My nominee is Piers Morgan.
Ooh. Dave?
Strong. That is strong. My nominee is Prince Andrew.
Oh, that's good. See, now I had Amber Heard.
No, that could be there, yeah. That's odd. I mean, definitely something came out of her arsehole.
Definitely.
We found out in 2022.
Old Prince.
Wait,
Nonce.
it was the dog. Wasn't it?
Old Prince Nancy. That's a good one.
Well, yeah. I mean, he at the beginning of the year of 2022, all the way back in January, February, kind of thing. They kind of settled all the stuff that was going on that he had been accused of. Yeah. Which the Queen had paid out for, and he lost all his titles, and basically just ever since then he has just been trying to do whatever he can to get back into that kind of royal kind of titles with all the security and stuff like that. He's having to hire his own private security guards, which I'm just feel so bad for him.
God, could you imagine having to be a security guard?
Yeah, I mean, on one hand, he lost both parents this year, which kind of sucks for him, but at the same time,
yes,
was it?
Philip was 21.
Was it right at the end?
Right at the end.
Was it right at the end of 21?
Yeah, because he died before Christmas, didn't he?
Right. Okay. Well, fair enough. Well, fair enough. Obviously, he had that, and the Queen getting ill and and everything. But look,
he did get the corgis though.
Those poor dogs.
Yeah, great. Those poor corgis. Dogs. Look. He got heckled, and the guy got arrested for it, which I looked up about. And he, I don't want to go into what he done because we all know what he's accused allegedly of doing.
He's a dirty. He is a dirty, sweaty nonce. I'll say it because I don't care. He's a dirty, sweaty nonce.
Down my road says Prince Andrew is a sweaty nonce.
And people want to see that the picture of him is photoshopped in some way. I would say that there are people much smarter than you or I that would be able to tell if that photo is doctored or not. And they obviously don't think so because he was still taking a trial about it to settle.
Do you know he's so anyway? I think old King Charlie banned him from something recently, actually.
Yeah, Charles and William want nothing to do with him. Basically, is what I've seen.
I think old King Charlie has banned him from being in Windsor or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm not a lover of the royal family, as you may or may not be aware. But
basically,
he wanted never tell Liam.
He wanted his royal titles back, and Charlie was just like no, and William was like no as well. So I would say Prince Andrew. I do like Mitchell's one of Piers Morgan because Piers Morgan has just been a constant fucking arsehole on Twitter, especially.
Yeah, Piers Morgan is a shithouse. That's what he is. He's a shithouse.
And
I'd say he's more of a shithouse than an
any
arsehole.
Opportunity. Any opportunity he could get to just mention fucking Harry and Meghan in something, he'll just take that opportunity.
He just wants to cuss. Hands. Is it true that he's cussing her out because she just knocked him? Just was like, "No, you're all right."
They used to be friends. Is what it says. They used to be friends.
He literally looks like someone got a Ziploc bag and filled it with mash. That's what he looks like. A Ziploc bag, or they say like a condom filled with mayonnaise. That's what he looks like.
He's also an enabler for people to get a platform that they don't need to have a platform on.
Well, he's on that Talk TV now. It's Talk TV now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which is the. Do you know what? I watch it because it is. I've watched it a few times because it is literally comedy gold with some of the shit they come out with.
Jeremy Carl's in that now as well, isn't he?
It's great for content. It's for us. It's great for content for us because they say some outrageous shit, and I'm like, we can talk about that. We can talk about that. That was out of pocket. I am having that. Thank you. But the thing is with Piers Morgan, is as big of an arsehole he can be, you cannot deny that he has not been a good journalist.
Can I just say, to top it off, he is an Arsenal fan. He is an Arsenal fan.
I don't care about that. But saying he's a good journalist is bollocks. He fucking got in trouble with the news when he was editor of the Daily Mirror because his idea of journalism was hacking celebrities' voicemail messages.
Ain't he had to apologise? No, it's Jeremy Clarkson, isn't it? Having to apologise for the Sun.
About Meghan Markle.
Yeah, he did say something. Yeah, he got a little bit in trouble, didn't he?
He said he just basically got sexual about her. We'll compare her to something in Game of Thrones. So, it was just typical Jeremy Clarkson foot in mouth kind of thing. Not nearly to the level of the people that we're talking about.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think that Liam needs to explain his Amber Heard pick. You can literally go back and listen to
Our
coverage of the Amber Heard Joy Depp trial, and you will hear how Liam feels about said woman.
She's a bitch, man.
Yeah. So we got to come up. We got to come up to an agreement on who's going to win. So I mean, what can we vote for our own or what?
I mean, I don't think Piers Morgan's as big of an arsehole. I think he's, as much as a dickhead he is, sometimes he does have a good point. There is a tiny bit of good point to him in some of the things he says. Well, the way he delivers it and the way he gets to that point, not right. But the point itself, sometimes you're like, you know what? I don't want to agree with you. You partially have a point, sir.
I would say that some of those points are always negated by all the bad shit.
Yeah.
Especially like, you know, shithousery like the Ronaldo interview just before the World Cup.
It was fantastic for us because he'd done the journalist job and got the interview, but it was the whole thing was a shithouse.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I'd vote for mine on Prince Andrew just because I think he should always win the Arsenal.
I hate the royal family and I hate nonces. So yeah, I'm fine with that.
Cool.
I'm all right with that.
All right then. So Prince Andrew as one of the 2022 Arsehole of the Year. Round of applause. Round of applause to Prince Andrew. Woo! You suck.
Yes, you suck, and apparently you neither sweat either. So that's just a bit weird. So from Arsehole of the Year to the dumbest or most useless person of the year, and I currently choose my cat for falling off of a box he was just sitting on. What's wrong with you? Okay.
He can't cat.
He can't cat. He is ginger, so there's something wrong with him. Okay.
Right.
Nominations. Who would like to go first?
I'll go first because I feel like I should get this one in early.
Go.
Liz Truss.
Oh, Liz Truss.
Yeah, I mean, I'm maybe not dumbest, but definitely most useless.
Cool.
Because all they managed to do in their reign was like become the leader, fuck up the economy, and then go. So
arrive, fuck shit, leave.
Pretty much. And then the Queen, I think, did the Queen die like while she was like in power?
She was the last. She was the last person to see the Queen alive.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty crazy.
You saying Liz Truss? I say Boris Johnson.
I think there's a theme going on here.
Fuck politicians. That is the theme. You're all cunts. All of you.
My one is Matt Hancock.
Oh, there we go.
There we are. I mean, man, Matt Hancock's stuff though was from like year before. Are you saying he's done for going in the jungle?
Yes.
To be fair,
he came third.
It's smart. It's smart because he has never been more in the public eye.
To be honest, I think being in the jungle has made him more likable. So my one,
but great. He looks like a lizard person. He looks like an you've seen Men in Black. I think it's Men in Black. Is it 1 or 2?
The bug
one. Yeah, that's 1, isn't it?
1. Yeah, 1. Yeah.
That's what he looks like. That's what Matt Hancock looks like. He looks like a bug in a fucking flesh suit. You're a weirdo.
I mean, what's he do with that? Because he can't go back into politics, surely.
He can.
He is going back into politics.
Look at Trump. Look at Trump. If they can do it in America, he's just going to do it here.
Apparently, him going into the jungle had nothing to do with the politics side. He wanted forgiveness, but I think his main thing was to shed more light on I think it was dyslexia in older people and get diagnosed sooner.
Right. Well, as someone who suffers from dyslexia, he can go fuck himself. I want that to do with him. Fuck that guy.
Spell F-U-K.
Yeah, F-C-U-K. Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. He's a prick. I don't like him.
So, yeah. All right. Can we think of any, before we get into who we go, can we think of any people, honourable mentions, dumb, useless, that aren't politicians?
She's just a skid. She's just a skid mark on the underpants of society. Forget that woman. Thinks that people are going to pay her on her OnlyFans to see nude pictures of her.
She did let her 8-year-old daughter do a advertisement for clothing and put loads of makeup on her.
People putting makeup on their children is nothing new now. She's not the first.
Kids
She won't.
need to wear makeup for advertising. I'm sure.
Everyone wears makeup for advertising. Men do, women do.
I wear makeup for this.
I wear makeup to sleep.
Yeah.
And this is why I'm going wrong. I don't wear makeup at all.
That's where you're going wrong, Mitch. I'm trying to think of someone else who was useless.
Dumbest. I mean, I'm pretty sure you could go on like any kind of like news article, stupid news articles, and find dumb people there.
Technically,
that might be an episode idea.
Amber Heard again.
Yeah.
Kanye West.
Oh, that's a good one. For dumbest.
Dumb as fuck for doing that stupid. But then again, with him, I don't know if he's not taking his medication, and if it's a mental health problem and not him just being like an arse, you know.
Yeah. Also, kind of, you know, we managed to keep this kind of thing more British centric, so you know maybe we should keep it like some more British people.
Would you think most people would think that most people would think Biden was useless?
Maybe.
I know a lot of people get pissed off at him because he's just basically an old man.
Yeah, but you know, like at least he's a liberal man.
We don't know what much.
Exactly. I don't follow US politics. I don't follow UK politics. I don't US.
The dumbest and most useless persons of the year: the Qatar back four.
Oh yeah, that was a good foot.
They were shit.
And a keeper. Back five, include the keeper in that.
Just Qatar's team in general. Qatar, the whole World Cup.
My vote is for most useless person goes to Boris Johnson. Because for the man to like lose his job basically after denying that he held a party over COVID, and then just when everyone knew that they threw a party over COVID, they all knew he threw a party.
If he had just come out and said he'd done it and tried to like boo-hoo it and basically do a YouTube apology, might have got away with it. But he was like, never did.
If he didn't pull out of the running, he would be Prime Minister again.
I wish his dad pulled out when he fucking was conceived. Fucking useless. It was all fun and games when Boris Johnson was mayor of London because he didn't have that much power. He couldn't do that much damage. It was funny watching him be a goofball and be an idiot and having a haircut that looked like a fucking hot dog that had rolled down a carpet.
Rugby tackle a child.
But now, rugby tackled a child, and when he rugby tackled a German player when they did the charity matches and stuff.
Yeah.
But to be in charge of a country, no, sir. No, sir, indeed.
Yeah. Well, that's my...
Do you think it would be different, though, if COVID wasn't a thing?
Oh, of course. It'd be very different because the way it was handled was not handled very well. And the aftermath of it, again, was still not handled very well.
No one would be outraged if COVID wasn't a thing, Mitchell. The whole point of the... The whole point of it is because people lost family members that they couldn't see. Yeah.
And old fucking Boris is having a fucking knees up at number 10.
Yeah, dumb and useless.
Yeah, get fucked.
That describes Boris Johnson.
Bojo it is.
So we agreed?
Yep.
2022,
no round of applause for him. Fuck
person. Boris Johnson. Bojo. Give him the Bojos.
What we got next? Oh, biggest news story of the year. I'll start this one. Old Queenie kicking the bucket. It's a big story. I personally couldn't give two shits. But the world was like, oh no. Shame. Sadness.
What you got, Mitch?
I'm pretty sure the Queen's Jubilee.
That's your biggest news story. It was the Queen's Jubilee.
I mean, it was very big.
Yeah.
So was the death.
I remember the thing about it. Yeah.
Remember the street parties?
No.
Yeah. I've got Queen dying as well. To be honest,
I couldn't.
I was going to have the Queen dying.
I mean,
it's instantly the first thing I thought of. When is that going to happen again? When is that going to happen again?
What, the Queen dying?
When Charles dies.
It's not a Queen.
No, it literally shut down. It shut down the country for 2 weeks. It stopped all football. Like it's It stopped all kind of events.
And I will
We got to
never
go to work
forgive them for
apart
that.
from that one day.
I will not forgive
Yeah,
them for stopping football for 2 weeks. Might be forgiven.
Yeah, and you know there was loads of stories that came off that large overarching story as well. You had David Beckham queuing up in the queue, and you had Philip and Holly jump the queue, which everyone was getting really pissy about.
Yeah.
Remember
The fact
remember
that
that?
I will just say, if you queued up to go and look at a probably empty box, you're stupid. End of story. You could have watched it on TV. You pay your own respects in your own room. Stupid.
People pay their respects in their own way.
And it's a stupid way.
All the TV coverage, every single channel, apart from Channel 5, was the Queen's funeral. Even Babe's Nation was trying to show the Queen's
I
funeral.
tell you what, I
Wait,
got bored
was
of
they?
I got bored of hearing about it after about an hour. I'm not gonna lie.
I think the most poignant part was whether she was dead or not at the beginning, before it was actually announced, when they said that she was
died.
ill.
She died before we were told. Well before.
Yeah,
we were
she
told.
was. I think she died at like 3:00. Yeah, I think she died at 3:00, and that to wait until someone was by her side.
Did your drink just fizz over?
It did. It did.
Sound like you was opening a fucking gas grenade. Oh, are we all in agreement that the Queen dying? Are we all in agreement?
Yeah, I mean, look, it was definitely the biggest news story. She had a remarkable life up until the moment where she paid a lot of money for her son to get off his nonsense charges. Other than that, she had a spotless record.
Well, maybe not spotless. Maybe not. Some questionable things.
Yeah, that was only questionable. That's the one thing that she did wrong. Anyway, yeah, so biggest news story is the Queen dying. So round of applause for the Queen dying.
Round of applause. Yeah, there we go. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Woo! Yeah.
So
next.
More happy. The sporting moment of the year. What we got?
We do love our sports.
We do.
Mitchell?
I fear we've all got the same one.
What, the World Cup? Messi winning.
How was that? Oh, I was going to say, definitely not England.
No.
Or Qatar, the host nation of the World Cup, going out with no points. That's a big story. Never as a host nation gone out.
It's not
being so
it's
shit.
not the story, though.
No.
The awards for the biggest sporting moment, though, Mitch.
Messi winning.
So you said Messi? Okay.
Not Argentina. Just
Messi. I've got Messi winning the World Cup as well. I have a personal one though. Messi winning the World Cup. My personal one is Mbappe crying, standing next to 3 World Cup winners while holding his award. That little sad look on his face. Fucking old it. Both hands. Old it.
I think I know what Dave's picking. I don't know if it's to do with. Yeah.
It has to be with sport.
Ronaldo.
Well, the thing is that, like, with the fear of making this too football centric, I can't really think of other sports where anything like huge happens.
Well, to be honest, we're football fans, so it's not necessarily we're going to go and pick something else in golf. I wouldn't have a fucking clue.
Yeah, but I like other sports than that, and you know,
sure, so I don't know enough.
But,
I don't know enough.
But I can't remember anything.
I
can't remember anything big happening at Wimbledon. I think there was a surprise finalist or something.
What about
like that? I
that?
can't remember
What about
there was the Super Bowl this year?
Didn't that Usyk fella beat
Joshua? Yeah, that
was quite a big thing in
Fury.
The boxing world.
Yeah, Fury won, but then
Deji had a fight with Mayweather.
I
told you. What about Paddy the Baddy making his UFC debut? A lot of people that watch UFC like that sort of thing.
Yeah, but then he's kind of like had a bad end to the year of his one.
Yeah,
but I only say I fear about making this too football centric because mine's about football as well. Mine's the women winning Euros. Look, I know
inventing the word Usyk.
Yes. Yes.
I put the women winning Euros because it is an achievement. They won a home tournament. I'm going to clarify this. They won a home tournament, which England men's could not do the year before. They do have a very good team with a really good manager for the women's game. The proof, a lot of people are going overboard about them and saying about it's all coming home and all stuff like that. Look, They won the Euros. Very well done. The World Cup is what matters because you're going to be coming against the best of the women's game, which we're all honest about, is the USA.
Yeah.
If the England women's team can beat the USA women's team, then I will 100% say that they have come home and they've done us all proud and everything like that. But winning the Euros, look, they did well. They beat lots of teams right there, but they were pretty much the best team there, and they were in a home nation kind of tournament. So I'm not taking anything away from it. I'm trying not to take too much away from it.
I am. I don't
care. But because they did do well, and you obviously still have to do it. The men had a home tournament, and they couldn't do it. So
there's like 12 teams. When you're in a proper tournament,
again, yes, I know your feelings on it, but as I said, they've done it well. They've got the confidence. Hopefully now they'll go to the World Cup. They beat the Americans. They bring that World Cup home, and then we could all just be like, yes, give them a round of applause. They've done it for the win.
No, they've got to do it more than once, because then otherwise it's... They win 2.
Fair enough.
I'll shut up. But they won't.
Fair enough.
So
sporting moment. I'm guessing Liam's not going to go for mine. So
no.
Messi winning the World Cup. Messi winning the World Cup.
Messi, goal.
Round of applause to the GOAT.
Never doubted the GOAT.
Never doubted. Well, from sporting moment to most controversial moment.
Who wants to nominate? The Ronaldo interview before the World Cup.
The most controversial moment of the whole year.
I would say that.
Nah. I would. Nah. While still under contract with Man United.
It's a controversial. It's a controversial moment.
In sport, yeah. But controversial moment all round, it doesn't matter in the real things. It's a million.
I think this is the right year. Is Jimmy Carr's Darkest Material. A lot of people got upset with that. Actually, our best episode. Go back and listen to it.
I've got for controversial moment. I've just written down Kanye West.
Yeah.
Will Smith smacking Chris Rock.
That was a big. Yeah, that was a big moment. Yeah.
You could put that in as well. Yeah.
Mm.
The thing about that Will Smith one. It's just, I don't understand what he thought was going to happen.
Will Smith's a cuck.
What? No, yeah, but I don't understand how he thought that slapping Chris Rock in front of that many people was a good idea.
Well, he's been
the millions as well.
What's the word for it when a woman strips away your manliness or your manhood? What's the name of the word? I'm thinking.
It sounds very incel language to me.
No, because if you've seen like is it? I think it's emancipating. I think that's the word. I wasn't too sure. It's not that word. No. It has a worse meaning.
Are you trying to talk? Are you saying emasculating?
That's the word. The other words have got a worse meaning. I know that for a definite thing, but. It's more like if you watch that I think it's a Red Table thing that does, and like when Will Smith was crying, they were clowning him because his bald-headed missus was shagging someone else because she thinks she can get away with it. I don't give a fuck. What's she gonna do? Is he gonna slap me? Slap me. I'll sue him, and then I won't have to go work again. It's fine. Will Smith must because he's been like a joke. People saying people been saying to him, "You're not a real man." All that. There's stuff you'd expect them to say. Maybe he thought, "Oh, I'm going to go slap Chris Rock," and that's going to make everyone think I'm a geezer again. No, silly goose.
No one would think that.
You look like you looked like an even bigger bitch because it looked like you were doing running around.
And it just made everything so awkward afterwards.
Yeah.
Shouts to Chris Rock for carrying on though.
100%.
He sold, and in fact, Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me and just carried on. What a lad.
Yeah.
Maybe Will Smith should have won Arsehole of the Year. You're an arsehole.
Nah, I would say Arsehole of the Year.
Not that much of an arsehole.
I quite liked the movie that he done because King Richard. That was it.
No, I haven't seen it yet.
That was decent. Yeah, that was a decent movie. Yeah. But no, it's got to be walking controversy. Kanye West, surely. all the shit that he's
Yeah.
anti-Semitic stuff that he said, losing all those endorsement deals.
The fact that Kanye's controversy only started a couple of months ago, and the fact that it's probably actually thinking about some of the most controversial stuff. I mean, I was thinking about Elon Musk stuff as well, but I was like, it's not that big of a deal.
He bought Twitter.
I mean,
it's more of what happened after he bought Twitter. That was the problem.
But he gave Twitter the option
West
for him
has
to
always
step down, and they voted for him to step down, so he did.
Yeah. I think I might have to agree with Dave. I think I'm going to have to agree with Dave. Kanye.
Yeah,
I'd say
Kanye is the
Kanye
most,
West.
He is the controversial moment.
He's always said controversial stuff, like even before this, when he would say things like slavery was a choice or that George Bush doesn't like black people.
Oof.
But like he just went completely off the deep end. And I know what you're saying about the mental illness and stuff like that. Don't give that man a platform. Where's the people saying no? Don't go on this.
Where are his friends? Where are his friends? His real friends.
Exactly.
Where's his family? Where's his friends?
Exactly.
I think this the Kim Kardashian thing pushed him over the edge.
It seems so.
Yeah.
And fuck it, and fuck that Alex Jones guy for getting him on whatever podcast he has.
He's a fucking penis as well.
Yeah. Well, I've got separate. I've got individual awards here, so I'll get to that later.
So we agree.
Yep.
Kanye West.
Kanye.
Yep. No round of applause for Kanye West.
More importantly than one of the most important ones, best TV show.
And this is where I take a back seat.
Do you want to go first, Dave?
Okay then. Well, it's only me and you talking here. For me, it's between two. It's either going to be Stranger Things or The Boys.
I'm exactly the same.
Yeah.
Exactly the same.
Yeah, so it's basically between those two. I think we're going to have... I mean, I love The Boys. But the thing is, I started watching The Boys this year as well. So I kind of watched all of it.
Yeah. I mean, we've got to judge it on season 3 and season 4 of Stranger Things.
I think it's 4 or 5. I can't remember which one.
It's 4.
4, I think. 4. Well, it's the second half, wasn't it? Was it the whole of it? Or was it the
2024?
No, it's the whole. It's the whole thing. It came in 2 parts.
Did the whole lot?
The whole lot came in 2 parts.
Season 5 is 2024, isn't it?
Yes.
I believe so. I think we're going to have to go Stranger Things just to go along with everyone else.
Stranger Things, man.
Because like when it came out, it was all me and Liam could talk about.
We were watching it like we were trying to. We weren't watching it together, but when we were watching it, we were trying to stop at roughly the same point, so that when we we could talk about it without spoiling it for someone else.
Yeah,
it's like I finished.
I mean, in the morning, I would say to Liam, just like, where you up to?
So I was. I think I got to the episode after. If you haven't seen it, tough shit. It's going to get spoiled for you. Go. You've had enough time to watch it. The scene where, yeah, exactly. We've done an episode reviewing the season. Go and listen to that and all.
Yeah, with Mitchell's wife.
Mitchell's wife. Where I've forgotten his name.
Will?
No.
Talk about Eddie.
Nearly dying. Hair. Forgot his name already. I feel bad.
Eddie.
No, not Eddie. The other one. The other badass. Yeah, the other one with the hair.
Oh, Steve.
Steve. When Steve nearly dies.
My man Steve.
That bit, yeah. So that bit where Steve nearly dies, I was an episode in front, and Dave nearly finished that episode, or nearly stopped watching it as Steve nearly died. I was like, please tell me you finished watching. I had to. Stayed up till like 2 a.m. It was great.
Oh yeah. I
refused.
Me and the missus finished that point, and I was just like, I'm sorry, I'm not letting it end there. We have to watch it. Yeah. So yeah, Stranger Things, I think has the win.
Eddie,
everything that it was.
Eddie has that scene. Oh, that scene of him playing Master of Puppets was just amazing. If you haven't seen Stranger Things, I recommend just watching from the very beginning. It's a long old slog. It's going to be a long old slog, but the story
they've
is
got
fantastic.
a year to watch it in because season 5 comes out in 2024.
Well, the last episode of the latest season is like 2.5 hours long. It's a long episode. It's a fucking film. But I tell you what,
Yeah.
it's fantastic.
Yeah, and I mean, a special mention to the boys. That has been my favourite thing that I watched in 2022.
They finally found something superheroes that he likes.
Yeah, and I think like when I don't know, like at some point we will do an idle chat with Mitchell's wife again, where we'll discuss the boys, everything that's happened, and everything
And
we
what
think
could
going to happen in
happen.
the future.
Yeah.
So that'll be good.
See-
Look forward to that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, special shout out to House of
Right,
Dragon.
so that's
as
Stranger
well.
Things.
Shout out to House of Dragon as well.
Yeah,
House of Dragon was good too. Not the best.
yeah,
but
it's got a lot of build up.
Yeah,
a lot of build up in that.
Was it a good
best
prequel to Game of Thrones though? Was it a good?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it was. It was
a bit slow burny.
But it's doing a lot of build up right now. The next seasons are going to be scenes in House of Dragon. I look forward to that. Next one, next year. We'll look out for that.
Go watch it.
Best movie.
Best movie. Mitch,
I can't even remember any films that come out this year.
I'm biased.
I'm
biased. I've gone with a Marvel film because I haven't seen many films this year. I've been watching. No, I haven't. Still haven't seen it. I've had it spoiled for me like 100 times, but I haven't seen it yet.
Let me have a check what films have been out this year.
I went with Doctor Strange.
I only watched 2 movies this year: the Elvis movie and Bullet Train.
Bullet Train looks really good. I haven't seen it yet, but it's supposed to be really good.
Didn't you watch?
I enjoyed Bullet Train, and that's why I put it. That's he stands by. So Doctor Strange. My votes for Bullet Train.
I was going to say that looked like a very good film.
It looks fantastic.
I want to watch.
It was. Brad Pitt is in it, so you know what more can you ask for? There's loads of like funny surprises and stuff in it.
Doing Brad Pitt stuff.
Yeah.
I went with Doctor Strange because it's like one of the few films I've seen this year, but like it had a lot of stuff for me like geek worthy. So
okay, so if you're a geek,
I can back Bullet Train.
Yeah,
I can back that.
I'd say split it. So
yeah,
the geeky choice for the best movie is Doctor Strange for the nerds, and for if you want just a silly kind of movie to watch, just
an action comedy.
Then check out
action comedy. Is that right?
Yeah. Action comedy. I'll check out Bullet Train. Cool. So yeah, round of applause for those 2.
Right. Game of the year.
So good.
We're so great.
So
Game of the year.
I mean, I haven't picked a new game. I've picked Fortnite.
See, I've done
Fortnite
two.
just always comes.
Nothing to do with the fact that we play Fortnite and Rocket League.
Look, we get Fortnite. Yeah, I could have put Rocket League, but Fortnite has been updated constantly. It brought in 0 builds in 2022.
Oh, it's a clutch. Mate, I hate all that building shit, and
they brought in 0 build, and that's when it made the game boom again.
Oh yeah, because people like me that can't build will play it.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, and that helped because then it gave me someone new to play with, and new people to play with actually. Because all 3 people that I played with on Fortnite apart from one of them, didn't really play Fortnite regularly, and I didn't really play Xbox with regularly until this year. So I would say Fortnite for bringing me new gaming partners.
Liam.
Yes, new headaches. Well, to be fair, Fortnite was the gateway to Rocket League.
So you're saying Fortnite is a gateway game?
Yes, it's a gateway game. Don't play it. Your children will get hooked.
It's a game.
See, I went with 2 because we are on Xbox, but there are PlayStation games that are sick. So for Xbox, well, it's on, I think, all of them, but I went with High on Life.
It's
only recently come out, but it is absolutely fucking amazing. It's so good.
I've seen some clips of it. It looks great.
The Rick and Morty game. It's great. It's fantastic. I haven't even finished it, and I've had so much fun. PlayStation, I've not played it, and I want to play it so fucking bad, is God of War Ragnarok. I want to play that game so much. It's not even a joke. That game looks so. It's like Assassin's Creed on steroids.
Yeah. I mean, I'm looking to get a PS4 this year just so that I can play a lot of the PlayStation.
I'm doing the same because I want to play I want to play the new Spider-Man game and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Mitch, have you got one?
So yeah, there's your games of the year.
No
Dragon Ball Z in it.
There hasn't been a new one out this year.
He's picking Julius of the Roses.
That's a great game.
Okay.
That is a great game.
Fucking great game.
It's a great game. All right, that's it. Game of the year. Cool.
Right.
More personal one now. Podcast moment of the year.
The Wait What podcast moment of the year.
Podcast moment of the year.
Cat.
Yes, there is a cat.
Yeah, us getting cats. That could be one.
Getting cats.
Them getting pussy on the regular.
Yeah.
Right. So, are we
talking moment or episode?
Eva, what do you prefer? I've gone with a specific moment.
I've got one now. I've got one Liam will like.
Go.
2022 is when we recorded our last music episode.
Oh.
It was the end of the music episodes.
Oh.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Not an episode about music. It was our last A to Z music episode. Where we did the best song of every band.
I tell you, by the time we got to like L, I wanted to commit the unalive. It honestly,
you can hear it as well.
It is the only episodes we did that I found a chore. I did not enjoy doing. I
just realised there's a light shining behind me. I look like Jesus.
You don't. You're in all black.
There's a light shining behind me.
Jesus,
you not see the light? I look like Jesus.
Jesus didn't wear black.
I've got all right. I'm emo Jesus then. Or goth fine. Jesus. God.
Cool. I can't say what's going in my head.
Podcast moment of the year.
I can't say what's going in my
head. Dave calling himself Goth Jesus.
No, because Dave he said he's in black and he's saying he's Jesus.
There we go.
Fair enough. Me picking the 80s action films.
Oh my lord.
That was great. I did like that. That was good
ridiculous. Mine is gonna win though. Mine is gonna win. Mine is Mitch's drunken fucking rambling when we recorded the Thanksgiving food episode with Happy Hour of him just drinking more
UK versus US food.
UK versus US food.
UK food one,
which came out on Thanksgiving. Mitch just reading an absolute bollocks and nonsense. There was not necessary.
Check that out. Good episode. Great. That's a really good episode.
It's a very good episode.
I mean, another moment which got a lot of attention from other podcasts was me eating wasabi.
That was great.
Yeah.
That's what you get for running your mouth. That's what you get for running your mouth.
I won't stop. I'll never stop. All right, so what are we saying? What's the best?
I'm sticking with Mitch being stupid. I'm sticking with that. I'm sticking with it.
I'm cool for going with drunken. I'm cool for going with drunken Mitch.
Just so
because literally,
there'll be more stupid me.
Because literally, Happy Hour did their own review of the 2022, and they kindly mentioned us, and they literally spoke about that moment. They said it got real dark, and that's because Mitch had too much to drink. So yeah. So if anyone wants to say something dark, you know where we are. Come find us. You can say it here.
An honorable mention is us playing Dungeons and Dragons, where I had quite a lot to drink.
Yes,
we had a lot of fun with that.
We had a lot of fun with that. 2022, the first time we played Dungeons and Dragons. What a time!
The rest of the episodes will be coming soon.
Yes, they will. Keep your eyes on Dungeons and Podcast. Cody's been a busy man.
Yeah, check out the first 4 episodes.
You've got enough time. Go listen to the first 4 episodes. Cody's been a busy man, but he has assured the world that the episodes will touch ground soon.
Yeah. Okay, so I've got some individual awards. I could talk about. I've put down the US arsehole of the year. So to put just specific to America, Donald Trump.
Kanye West.
The US dumbest person
Trump.
person of the year. I've gone for Alex Jones.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just for just all the stupid shit that he said before, and then having the court case about it. The most controversial US moment, the abortion
Roe versus
law.
Wade. Was it Roe versus Wade? Roe versus Wade.
Thank you. I knew you two would know the name of that.
That was some bullshit too. That's fucking ridiculous.
Stupid. So dumb.
Ridiculous.
And also we talked about that as well.
We
on
did.
one of our episodes.
We did. It's one of the few times that we actually
we
were serious about it. And I'm still stand by it. It's fucking bullshit.
Yeah. And I've got worst sporting moments of the year, which is Clash of the Castle, the main event.
Lord. Oh Lord.
Because
Lord.
Because the WWE comes over to the UK, goes to Wales, which because they got their biggest star is Drew McIntyre, who's Scottish, but they got to.
We can forgive them.
Their biggest star is Scottish, but he went Wales, and they gave him a massive entrance like they should, and they have him lose against Roman Reigns in the main event.
Not even clean.
Yeah, not even. Well, I think it was clean, wasn't it? I know.
No, Solo Sikoa came out. That's where he first introduced him.
Yeah. So he didn't lose. He did lose clean, and they ended it with him singing with Tyson Fury, at
which
the end.
Wasn't actually meant for the. It was only meant for the live crowd. That wasn't meant to be broadcast.
Yeah. So it's professional wrestling, so it's all scripted, but yet they still scripted a terrible ending in the UK for Drew McIntyre, who deserves like a massive victory because his WrestleMania victory was during COVID time where there was no crowd. So they really dicked on him there. And also wrestling story of the year. This was a tough one. It's either between Vince McMahon and all the shit that went down with him, or CM Punk Elite's brawl outs fights.
Story. Oh, I thought you meant as in like. I thought you meant as in story, as in like the bloodline story that they've got, because that's fucking.
No. News story. Wrestling news story.
I think the Punk one is better, but the Vince one is more like. I think it's
bigger.
It's bigger. It's bigger.
But
as a wrestling fan, the Punk one is more interesting because I know Vince has been up to some naughties in the past. I'm more interested in CM Punk and the other geezer biting someone.
I've got a question for you both then, wrestling related.
Go on.
Two, really. Best pay-per-view of the year.
Oh, fucking hell, don't ask me that.
All wrestling brands, not just the WWE.
That's hard. There's so many a year, though. There's so many. There's one every month.
Say I'm not going to pick AEW ones because I haven't really been watching them. So I would say either WrestleMania, just before the Stone Cold Steve Austin main event.
Do you know what? I will say just for that.
Or Survivor Series because it was a genuinely a show.
No, I'll say WrestleMania. Shows.
And best wrestling match.
Oh, fucking hell. That's a hard
anything
one.
CM Punk did anything CM Punk did in AEW.
Anything that Bryan Danielson.
CM Punk MJF.
CM Punk MJF dog collar match, was it? That was a fucking great match. Yeah. That was a great match. That whole feud. Beautiful.
Yeah. For best WWE match, Gunther and Sheamus at Clash of the Castle.
It's great.
Which is another reason that pissed me off about Drew McIntyre, because the show was so good, and then they fucked it up in the main event.
Cody Rollins in Hell in a Cell was good.
Hell in a Cell?
Cody and Rollins in Hell in a Cell was good. With the torn pec.
Yeah. They got 5 stars.
Got 5 stars.
They got 5 stars from because that matters.
Yeah.
All right. But yeah, that's all my awards.
Fair enough.
No more awards. We've given them all out.
Cool. These us with Liam. Just these us with Liam.
We've had a very good year. We've had a very good year this year. We've done a lot more than we did in our first year. I think next year we're going to try and do even more. We were very busy at the back end of this year. We got so busy. We got very busy. A lot of people graced us with their presence, and we are very, very thankful for. We went on a few podcasts. We're going to try and get on some more. But I think this year, in no order of when they came out, we would like to offer our thanks to Review It Yourself, Jake and the Dingus, Seismic Cinema, Mike and Matt from Bromigos, Cody from Dungeons and Podcast, Trudeau from Frizz and the Grizz, Richie from Super Media Bros, Mike and Tabs from the Happy Hour. Am I missing anyone? I don't think I am.
I think that's pretty much everyone.
If I have missed you, it's not personal. It's Mitch's fault.
Yeah, it's
Blame
my fault.
It's not personal.
You did say Seismic Cinema, right?
I did say Seismic Cinema. Yes, just Paul. We're gonna get Colin.
Yeah.
We're gonna get Colin.
Yeah.
We'll get Colin. To Mitch's wife. We had Mitch's wife.
They did.
We did. You know, well, you can say it how you want, Mitch, but it's not. Don't ruin everything. It's being nasty. I think that's pretty much. That's pretty much everyone we've had on this year. Some people back more than once, which was great.
Some people actually wanted to come back, which was great.
Yeah. We don't blame you if you don't want to come back. It's an experience. It's an experience.
So once in a lifetime thing you need to do, get off your bucket list.
Yes, we've already got some stuff started to be lined up for next year. We got something coming already back into January. We're gonna be getting about next year. We're gonna be getting about because this was I'm gonna try for my New Year's resolution to actually have the YouTube videos out snappy, so that makes sense. I mean, snap.
Cool. Well, this will be one of our longest ones. One of our longest idle chats as well. But it makes sense. We haven't recorded in a week. We haven't really spoke that much, so we got sidetracked a few times. But,
and we had to say thank you to the people and to everyone who's listened this year, watched. Alongside some of the people that have interacted with us on Twitter, we're in like most people who listen to us. I think they're in the same group chat we are. There's loads of people in there that have been sharing all of our stuff.
Thanks for the people that interacted with us on YouTube as well.
Yep, we finally had some people interact with us on YouTube. We've had people sharing our stuff from the get-go. I can't even think of them all. There's so many of them. Like you've got Bleach Bros who are always backing us up. You've got Whiskey Hell, Lords of the Swine. Who else? Porn Stash.
The community is quite good at the moment.
Yeah, there's a lot of people. There's loads. There's loads of people that are in this group chat that I really want to do some stuff with next year. So I'm going to go into overdrive. And if there is anyone listening, watching, that is in there or that isn't in that group chat that wants to do something with us, we will do anything. We don't care.
If anyone wants to sponsor us in the same thing, we'll do anything.
Yeah, we will sell. I will sell the shirt off my back. I don't care. I will sell my soul. I will sell anything within reason. I'm not Prince Andrew.
But
no, I'm not doing that. Last time we did that, we lost. We couldn't get any of that.
Yeah, we could, yeah. But yeah, no. It says we've had a good year. We've had a great year. We've had a great year. The podcast has had a great year. So,
yeah. Thank you. All you people that said to please stop, we will not listen to you.
If you don't like it, you know where the door is. Don't let it hit you. Where the good Lord split you.
I will promise to try and drink more next year.
Why give the
we should do more drinking podcasts.
Well,
outroing it now.
Well, we have.
Thank you.
Yeah, we have. Go on, Mitch. Do the outro.
We've said thank you.
We'll do the other bits though. It's your episode. You know the idols are yours.
Thank you for listening, guys. Wait, did Dave want to say something before?
Yeah, Dave was like, "Yeah, I want to go. It's been an hour."
Oh.
He's like, "I'm doing it now. Go and seal our mosques."
Thank you for listening, guys. You can find all previous Idle Chats on all podcasting platforms. You can find all our other podcast episodes on all podcasting platforms too. You can also find them on Twitter at WaitWhatPodTrio. Thank you and peace.
Happy New Year, you bastards.
Happy New Year, guys.
Happy New Year, guys. Oh, shit, I forgot about the Sidemen football match.